Hello everyone. Now we are going to see sewing machine operation principles and techniques of machine setting and adjustment. Sewing machines sometimes seem to have a life of their own when it comes to working properly or not. Many common sewing machine problems can be fixed or prevented just by making sure that the machine is set up properly and has regular maintenance. Common sewing machine problems like machine not sewing, threading the machine, sewing machine needle, fabric not fitting or jumping, breaking needle, skip stitch, thread looping and bunching. These are some uncommon problems for our machine. You will see machine not sewing. If the machine is simply not sewing or has other related errors, the easiest thing is to check is whether the thread and the needle are set up properly. If your machine are not working properly, you should have to check if the thread and the needle are set up properly or not. Threading the machine, another one is threading the machine. Check the machine is threaded properly according to the manual, or when the threading the machine, remember to always do so with the pressure foot up. At the time of threading, you should have to up your pressure foot. So check it, or remember you always at the time of threading, you should have to up the pressure foot. Another one is sewing machine needle. Be sure that the needle is locked and facing the correct direction for the machine. First of all, you should have to check your needle properly set or not, or is it correct direction or not. If it is not, the thread will not be picked up by the hook when swing. If your swing needle doesn't properly set at the time of the needle doesn't pick up the lower thread with the needle. So better to check properly in the correct direction or not. Bland or damaged needle can contribute to a number of swing problems. So don't wait until the needle is broken to change it. Maybe the needle is bent, or damaged. You have to check it. There is a problem. So don't wait until the needle is broken to change it. Before breaking, you should have to change your machine needle. Fabric not feeding or jumping. Both the pressure foot and the feed dog may have rise and lower settings. Without enough pressure on the fabric from the pressure foot, the feed dog can't do its job. Because of the pressure foot, the feed dog, and throat plates are feeding mechanism system. So they are using for feeding mechanism system. So without enough pressure on the fabric from the pressure foot, the feed dog can't do its job. On the other hand, having the pressure foot too low may cause too much pressure. On the other hand, having the pressure foot too low may cause too much pressure or prevents the fabric from feeding through causing jam. Another problem is breaking needles. Needles may break due to simple reasons like prolonged uses or heating at a straight pin. Maybe this needle heated with a straight pin, or this swing needle also used for a long time or a prolonged time, it becomes a break. Needle also break from every controllable factor such as forcing the fabric through the feet or by using the wrong size needles. Maybe at the time of sewing, the sewer doesn't control the fabric properly, maybe forcing the fabric through the feet at the time of feeding, or by using wrong size needle, it's become broken. Skip stitches are usually due to bad needle. The needle may have become damaged or bent by sewing material too thick or the needle forcing material through the feed dog. Maybe a skip stitch already happened. Uh, Maybe your sewing needle damaged or bent by sewing material. Maybe the sewing material is very thick. So this is the cause of skip stitch. Sewer should allow the feed dog to pull the fabric and only use their hands to guide the fabric through the feed. By the way, the sewer should be properly pulled with hand, the fabric. Otherwise, maybe the sewer pull with force, it is difficult to uh, stitch properly. In the case of skip stitch or maybe the needle dent or broken. If the problem seems to be constantly recurring, it may be due to forcing the fabric. Maybe this problem happens, skip stitch happened. Better to check your fabric, if not forced or not. When the sewer continuously force the fabric and properly skip stitch already done. When sewing knitted fabrics, using a stretch needle can help prevent skip stitch. Maybe your fabric is knitted, you should have to use stretch needle. Otherwise, it can be happen to skip stitch. If you use a knitted fabric to stretch needle, it helps to prevent skip stitch. Hitting a straight pin. Hitting the straight pin is a cause of skip stitch. Another problem in sewing machine needle troubleshooting guide. Needles do not last forever. They should be replaced approximately every 8 hours. The sewer may be sew with this sewing needle continuously 8 hours. It is enough. So, in every 8 hours, the sewer should be changed the needle. Otherwise, maybe it's the cause of breaking or maybe the cause of skip stitch. The eye of the needle should be 40% larger than the diameter of the thread. The eye of the needle should be 40% larger than that of the diameter of the thread. When going to the large size of the thread, a larger needle should be used. When you are your large size, if you have a large size thread, you should have to use a large size needle. Use appropriate needle for the type of fabric be sewn. You should have to check your needle, your thread, and your fabric. A quality garment should be produced. The sewer should be able to select suitable needle, fabric, and thread. Another problem is thread looping and bunching. Thread looping problems that occur in both as bottom side of the fabric are typical issue with the upper thread, not the moving thread. Maybe thread looping problem occur at the bottom of your fabric. This is the cause of the upper thread problem, not the bobbin thread. This is the cause of the upper thread because the problem is happen at the bottom of the fabric. Looping or bunching that occur on the top of the fabric tends to the problem with the bobbin thread. Maybe the loop is or the bunching is formed as the top of the fabric. It is a problem of the bobbin thread. Remember that maybe the loop problem occurs as the bottom side of the fabric. This is the issue or the problem is happen upper the thread, not the bobbin thread. But if the looping or the bunching that occur on the top of the fabric, it is a problem with the bobbin thread. Maybe the loop or the bunch is occur in the top of the fabric. It is the problem as occur with the bobbin thread. Another one is thread breaking. Thread that continuously break may be an issue with the quality of the thread or obstructions with the machine. Maybe continuously breaking the thread. This is maybe the quality of the thread, maybe low quality, or the machine case. Maybe the machine doesn't properly set. It can be the cause of thread breakage. Check the path the thread travels through, including the bobbin and the needle. Maybe the sewing thread break, we should have to check the bobbin and the needle thread. All the paths of the thread, tension diode and tension disc already check it, this traveling of the thread. This thread breaking causes a sudden jerk while sewing, a manufacturing defect in the needle with eye being rough, use of poor quality thread getting warp around the spool holder, improper selection of thread. These are the common sewing machine problem based on thread breaking. Remedies or the solution is uniform smooth start of the sewing machine and use of good quality needed and replace in proper interval, use of good quality thread, do proper threading in the machine, and use of recommended thread. When if there is the problem continuously thread breaking at the time of sewing, better to use these remedies. Another type is miss or irregular stitch. Miss or irregular stitch causes needle put in the wrong way around, insufficient pressure on the pressure foot, blunt or bent needle are the cause of miss or irregular stitch. Remedies: check the manual for proper needle insertion, increase the pressure, and change needle upon damage. This is remedies to avoid the cause of miss or irregular stitch. Another type of sewing machine problem is bird nesting. Bird nesting means looping on the back of the fabric down the bobbin area. This is the cause of incorrect threading of the machine. If there is incorrect threading of the machine, there is a cause of machine swing problem. Insufficient pressure on the pressure foot, balance wheel turned clockwise, and needle thread not pass through the take-up lever, or thread not passing properly due to dirt in the tension disc. These are the causes to the machine doesn't work properly. Remedies: rethread machine properly again. If there is the machine is not properly threaded, better to rethread again. Check and control pressure. First of all, check and control the pressure foot. And balance wheel should always be turned anti-clockwise wise. And rethread the machine properly. Check for thread insertion between tension disc and clean it in the process. First of all, check the thread insertion between a tension disc and also clean it. Another problem is puckering. The cause of puckering is zigzag too wide for the thickness of the fabric, and stitch length too long for thickness in fabric, high thread tension, and high stitch per inch or stitch density. These are the cause of puckering. This puckering is a common machine problem. So when to remove these causes, remedies are change to a narrower stitch width, change to shorter stitch length, check the thread tension, and set stitch per inch based as per the material. The sewer should be check a stitch per inch before starting the sewing. Sewing machine problems can cause issues such as tangling thread and damaged needles. This occurs for a variety of causes, but don't worry. Maybe there is a problem when at the time of sewing, there is so many problems. So better to avoid these problems or this damage because there is a variety of causes. But don't worry because sewing is a fun. There are simple solutions. Always double check your machine and use appropriate thread and needle. First of all, uh, when the cause or the problem is happen, better to solve the problem. So always double check your machine and use appropriate thread and needle. If you are having difficulty, get assistance or consult guide. If you are not properly manage the machine, better to get another assistance or consultant guide. Keep practicing and you will be a swing a pro in no time. Don't be discouraged. Swing is enjoyable and with a little patience and experience. If there is a problem, better to practice to control your machine. Swing is enjoyable and with a little patience and experience, you can fix any challenge because have a fun stitch. So better to fix a challenge when you are practice day to day to improve your skill or sewing skill. Another one is mechanical noise and maintenance. If the sewing machine is making uncommon noise such as grinding or banging, machine parts may be jammed or in the midst of cleaning or maintenance. Do not use the machine when it is operating this way and turn off power to the machine before inspecting the issues. Maybe your machine become uncommon use or can be creates uncommon noise like grinding or bending. You should have to check. Before starting the sewing, check all machine parts in the machine. Machine parts may be jammed or the need of cleaning or maintenance. Maybe the machine needs to clean, maybe needs to maintain. So check it before starting your work. Do not use the machine when it's operating this way. Maybe this happen. You should have to use this machine. Check it first. The machine should be oiled according to the owner's manual. By the way, first of all, you should have to read the manual and better to oil based on your manual. Only sewing machine oil should be used in lubricate moving parts. This oil already used to the machine lubricate all moving parts. The oil prevents wear as well as rust. Run a test thread and fabric through the machine to remove excess oil. Excess oil sometimes is not good because of running of the thread is difficult because excess oil creates this running of the thread. So better to test the thread running or not. Otherwise, it is difficult to sew at that time. So run test thread and fabric through the machine is to remove excess oil. Better to remove excess oil or unnecessary oils. Thank you for watching this video.